Hello. So this is the fourth episode in the Interviews Around the House series of episodes that I recently recorded with Josh Malerman. And it's called Incidents Around the Racetrack. And what this is an edited down version of the rehearsal for Josh Malerman's book release performance. So the troupe, or the group, or whatever you want to call them, Wowtown, which includes a bunch of talented people, are putting on a performance where they read from parts of the book. So it's like a play, basically, like a play. There's also music that was written specifically for or inspired by the book that is involved. So it's Wowtown performing certain scenes of the book. There is original music that was created for this, and there are other original parts that were created to be part of this performance. So there's poetry and stuff like that. This is basically a cut down version of that rehearsal where I took out all the discussion in between moments, and basically what you'll see is, a pieced together kind of what the final performance might look like, or at least what it looked like at the time of the recording. This was a great experience for me. I thought it was really cool to see this creative process and to watch people go through what it's like to make a stage performance. And obviously these people are enthusiastic about the book and they want to do something cool to commemorate the release of it. So they're all great. The music's great. The performance is great. The poetry is really cool. And I really enjoyed being there for the performance. And one note about this, like I said, it's called Incidents Around the Racetrack. We were in like a racetrack. There's no other way to say it. So the space that we were recording in was on a active race course. And so there were cars racing around the track nearby. So you'll hear the performance, but you're also occasionally going to hear some engine noises and stuff like that. And that's just based on the situation we were in. It is not part of the performance, but I think it's kind of fun to occasionally hear like the engines from these like performance cars and stuff in the background, because it's just so disconnected from what's going on in this performance. So it kind of creates this weird situation. But I enjoyed it, and I hope you do too. Here it is.
Okay, so we begin with Bella's theme.
Yep,
And then I think I'm like going to say something, right? Some welcome.
We're not sure about the intro poem yet or not.
That's going to go after me, right? You decided?
I was thinking it should go after the Bella Other Mommy scene. So
Okay.
like after Mommy has seen Bella or seen the entity, but before Mommy says we need an exorcist. Does that make sense? So like chronologically.
But we need an exorcist is the R scene, you mean?
Yes,
right,
that is
got
burning
it.
down the house.
Yes, okay.
I have the house.
What page is running down the house?
141?
Right, that's what I thought. Okay.
But I'm confused because I also have, hang on. Bella and Other Mommy is not 184.
That's the very original final.
That's scene 3. That's why.
Other Mommy Bella is 184 for the second scene.
And then it was Carnation, I think. Jim's song.
If I'm not mistaken, I just want to make sure I have this right. Both my scenes, we're all dialogue, you and me are all dialogue. Okay, just want to make sure that. Okay. Bella's theme.
Yes, Bella's theme.
It is being recorded right now.
It is?
Right here.
Lovely, nice score.
Right.
But you guys can start with that one for sure. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to Incidents Around the House, ladies and gentlemen. Finally solved my limited vocabulary problem by writing a story narrated by an 8-year-old. I was able to finally toss the thesaurus aside and use every word that is natural to me. And every word that I actually know. For the first time in my life, this book fully represents me. This is the story of 8-year-old Bella, who will be narrated by the 8-year-old Christy Billings. Bella lives with Mommy and Dado, and there's something else in the house too that Bella calls Other Mommy. Other Mommy Every time, I'll work this out. Every time other mommy, whatever, daily, whatever it is, she has a question for Bella. Can I go into your heart? And Bella isn't quite sure how to respond, but the longer she takes to respond, the more bold other mommy is getting. And that is where the book begins, where other mommy is starting to get a little bold by getting that answer from Bella to the question, can I go into your heart? Alright, I'm wanted in the closet right now. But I'll leave you with one word. Enjoy? That was pretty good. Alright, that was close.
I still think you should include the inspiration book.
Which one?
The Elliot story.
Okay. Oh, I can do that. Okay.
Also, the other key. Okay.
First time I told Mommy and Dad about other Mommy, they laughed. It was good night time, and I told Mommy good night. And then I said it again. And Mommy said,
Why did you say that twice, Bella?
and I said, I was saying good night to other Mommy. They both smiled, and their eyes got wide, and Dad made a funny sound like from a spooky movie. Then Mommy smiled and away, and she asked,
Who's other mommy, Bella?
And then your first line of belief was, I think of the first time.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys exit, let's go. I think the first time I heard other Mommy's voice from the dark in there, I think that the first time I heard other Mommy's voice from the dark in there. Hello there. Who are you? That day, I thought she was hanging upside down in there. I didn't answer her. I sat in my bed and didn't answer her.
Do you mind that I'm in your closet? Do you mind if I come out?
I didn't tell her if I minded or not, but she came out either way. I sat up in bed and watched her curl out of the closet. She told me we were friends. She said all kids have a friend in their closet. She said a lot of people lie about who you're supposed to be friends with, because a lot of people are sad. They want you to be sad too. The first time she talked, she asked if she could go into my heart. I didn't answer, and I pulled the covers up over my head, but she kept talking, like her mouth was touching the other side of the blanket. She talked about carnation, reincarnation, and she said,
If you let me in, I can walk and talk, just like you do.
well, where would I go if she was inside me?
You would go where I come from.
The closet?
No, Bella. I don't come from the closet.
Other mommy told me that people sometimes get sad when their friends don't help them out, and then they start saying things they wouldn't normally say. She said that she was warning me that she might say something she wouldn't normally say. Is this what Grandma Ruth meant when she asked if she said when she asked if she'd said she would hurt someone?
Think of me like Pester.
I didn't know how she knew we had a cat named Pester.
Think of me like Milky.
I didn't know how she knew about our dog Milky.
And think of Pester outside your bedroom door and how badly she wanted to get in. And the longer you left her out there, the more sad she would get. Until one day the sound of her weeping could drive me crazy. Until one day she could get me.
I had a note that you were going to add Bella, can I go into your heart at the end of that?
Bella, can I go into your heart?
Fuck, it's good, man.
When she
The
goes to that
music
song,
and the
it
voice.
was
Also,
good.
I don't think Allison's doing that one thing you're doing is brilliant. Just saying the lines that you're saying. That's a brilliant
Sorry,
idea.
totally stepping over it, but I was just thinking she said it.
Brilliant idea. That's
It
like
was piggybacking off of that.
Brilliant
I
idea.
gotta work on the cadence of this a little bit. Do you want to do? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, do you want to do the last line?
Yeah.
Of the thing? Okay.
Until one day, the sound of her mewing could drive me crazy. Until one day she could get mean. Bella, Can I go into your heart?
It's later now, dark out. I slept, but I'm awake again. The window is still open. Mommy thinks I'm sleeping, I can tell. She's sitting on the edge of my bed, and she's talking to me like she does when she thinks I'm sleeping. She says,
I never thought I was the kind of person to do this, Bella. Seriously. In my whole life, I never imagined I would cheat. There. I said it. Because it is cheating, and that's all it is. I can twist it all up and say it's natural. I can say it's only a matter of time before two people drift apart, no matter how much they love each other. But this is flat out cheating. Your dad doesn't know. He should know. It's clear as July, but he doesn't. And that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I know that's why, because your dad is simply too easy, too warm. You sound like one of those idiot college girls who only fall for bad guys. Women who wouldn't give a nice guy the time of day. But I married one, damn it. Married to one. I'm sorry, Bella. Not because I'm doing what I'm doing, but because I'm not sure anything can stop me doing it now. Christ. You think he's the only one I've been with? I've been cheating since before we got married. That's the truth. Since before you were born. It's who I am. It's what I am. I lust.
I don't know how long she's been talking. I don't know what time it is, but I looked at the closet. It's all dark there. An open, dark space in the dark.
Still, it stings. Because no matter how right you think you are, no matter how much sense of thing makes you're doing it, you're still doing something you never imagined you would do. I'm sure you have dreams about things you want to accomplish, the kind of person you want to be. And while it might be hard to accept, your parents were once your age and they had ideas and dreams too. Maybe your dad is living his. Yeah, I think maybe he is.
I think Mommy is crying.
I have no doubt he always imagined himself being a kind father, good man, raising a child right, being loyal to his wife. I know he was already thinking that way in college because he told me he was in so many words. But me, Christ. In college, I was looking to hook up with every boy I met. And I did, for the most part. And some of this your dad knows and some of it he doesn't. And it's never made me feel like I do right now. Not until all this start happening with you.
Yes, she's crying.
There we were, the three of us, living our lives. And we suddenly started seeing things and talking about something else, living in the house and bawling at the park and screaming at the zoo. So now I have to be focused on my family. At the exact moment, I only want to focus on myself. Is that selfish, Bella? Might be. Forgive me. But for what? Let's say we never had you, Bella. Would that have been selfish? Of course not. There's no child to do right or wrong by. But we did decide to have you. And so, is someone arrested from that? Is there no way to live your own life without it being called selfish by someone less independent than you? I can only imagine what other parents in town would say if they knew I did what I've been doing. Maybe some of them do. But I would tell them what I'm telling you now. Parenthood should not be a prison sentence. And if you want to be with one of your husband's friends, you should do it.
I close my eyes all the way. I think Mommy was drinking while I was sleeping. And I hear Dado, and it scares me. I hear him up the hall. He's making the house creak. Does Mommy know he's coming? Should I tell her to keep quiet?
And the worst of it, Bella, the worst of it is that I believe in my heart. No, I know that if your dad were to find out, he'd be okay with it. Yeah, he'd tell me he understands because he understands everything. He'd tell me we're just people and we feel nuance and that relationships come in waves and seasons. And if I felt so lost in the cold winter of this one, he'd knit me a blanket to keep me warm. And while that may sound to someone else like the best partner a person could have, maybe I don't want the best partner a person could have. Maybe I want some grit, some spit, some mud, some blood. Is that so hard to forgive? Who's good and who's bad? What's right and what's wrong? You ever think, Bella, how people say that light shows what things really look like? And they also say that light and dark are equal and need each other. You can't have one without the other. And so, is it so crazy to say that maybe what we see in the dark is the truth too?
Creaking in the hall. Dado is getting closer.
I don't feel it, Bella. I want to eat good food, drink good drinks, sleep good sleep.
I want to say something. I want to warn Dado not to come in right now.
The world tells you you can't. Not once you get a kid. Nope. Then it's all prison rule and curfew and institution-issued rations. Hell, even all the clothes are supposed to match us parents. Have you ever seen us all gathered at a barbecue, a party? We're passionless prisoners, Bella. Prisoners to our children.
I don't like this at all. Dado's just outside my bedroom door now.
What have you been thinking about lately, Bella? I've been thinking a lot about
Reincarnation.
Do I say what?
That was so good. A lot about reincarnation. That was so good. Okay.
What? Okay, so I say what there?
I wonder what I'd come back as a better person, as a better mom. Would starting over change things? It might make everybody happy. That's the beauty of reincarnation. A second chance. If someone would just let me in, you know, it's what friends do. They let each other in. Would you let me in? I bet you would. It would be awfully nice. You would reincarnate me, wouldn't you? Give me life.
There's a figure in the doorway. Bella? But it's not Dado. It's Mommy.
Who are you talking to in there, Bella?
I slide out of bed and I run for the door and I see other Mommies facing me on the end of the bed. And her face is crazy. Mommy!
Bella?
Oh, is that you? No,
I just jumped in. I jumped in.
Mommy turns on the light and she screams, and I know she sees other Mommies. So I'm in Mommy's arms, and she's running up the hall, and she's repeating, Dado isn't home.
Oh, wait, hold on. Bring it back to the screen. Sure.
Yeah.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
do it.
Yeah. Fuck it, do it.
Mommy
Let's hear it. Okay. Oh, boy.
Mommy turns on the light, and she screams,
That was fabulous.
Yes!
Yeah.
I know she sees other Mommy. Then I'm in Mommy's arms, and she's running up the hall, and she's repeating, you want to say that for her? Dado wasn't home, Dado wasn't home?
Hey,
Or
can
no? Or we said that I would.
Yeah,
Can we
I think it's just you,
Yeah,
but
okay.
my only thing to say there is like, Now it's like
Yeah. We're talking about it.
You said you wanted to just
Like,
go through it.
can we go back to this read one more time?
Okay.
Seriously, I got an idea.
Oh, okay. I slide out of bed and I run for the door and I see other mommies facing me on the end of the bed. And her face is crazy. Mommy! Mommy turns on the light and she screams. And I know she sees other mommy. Then I'm in mommy's arms and she's running up the hall and she's repeating, Dada wasn't home, Dada wasn't home. The hall creaks behind us, and I look over Mommy's shoulder, and I see other Mommy peeking out of my bedroom door, and her face is big and crazy.
Outside! We need to get outside!
She's carrying me down the stairs, and my feet bang against the banister, and in my head, I keep seeing other Mommy peeking like that out of my door. And then Mommy is opening the front door all so fast, yelling at me to hurry, and holding me so tight, and yelling for help. And then she's dragging me by my wrist on the front porch steps, outside, and it's night. With the porch light and the moon make it feel safer than my bedroom. And when we're out on the front lawn, we both turn to look at the house, and Mommy is shaking and looking up to my bedroom window. And she moves behind me, she moves me behind her legs, and she's breathing so hard, and she says,
Bella?
Yes?
Other mommy?
Her voice sounds like it's made of fear.
Remember, this was all dialogue on the way out.
Yeah.
But brilliant up to here, guys.
So is there a Bella?
Bella?
Yes?
Other mommy?
Yes. Other Mommy.
Okay. Okay.
Jim, absolutely brilliant. Everything you're doing, it's just unbelievable.
You having the usual?
Tonight I'd like something a little unusual.
Yeah? Like what?
Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey's a feisty drink. What kind of poem do you write? Limerick?
I'm working on something new, something
Of you now?
personal.
Ooh. Do tell.
What rhymes with ghost?
Most? Host. Host?
What about coast? Coast.
Coast, like. Okay, we're coasting in
Yeah.
fear?
Would you like to hear what I have so far?
Lay it on me.
Alrighty. I don't have a title yet though.
Never mind. It's a work in progress.
Never mind that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a drink for this too. Go ahead.
I've journeyed far, coast to coast, to meet those who claim of seeing ghosts. Before hunting specters became my call, I too, in fear, lay in bed so small. I remember a night I lied alone, my room a haven, yet shadows were thrown. In the closet's depths a whisper did bide, a silent call where fears reside. With wide eyes I stared into the dark, imagining creatures, a ghostly spark. My heartbeat quickened, a fearful flight, as I battled shadows of the night. Inside the closet, does something reside? There are many crevices for something to hide. Of course not, it couldn't be. Close your eyes, sleep, come light, you'll be free. Alone in silence I stand, with trembling heart and shaky hand. The closet looms a sinister sight. The darkness whispers, fills me with fright. In silence deep, my gaze didn't rest. Upon the closet, a dark, foreboding chest. My heart beats faster, my breath held tight, as shadows dance in the dim moonlight. I felt a presence, a lurking fear, as if something waited, drawing near. In the depths of darkness, a chilling dread, as I wondered what lied ahead. With a flick of the switch, the darkness faded, and my room was lit, serenaded. No monsters here, just clothes and toys. I closed the door, my fears destroyed. So, to all the children with closets deep, remember, in darkness your courage can keep. Far beyond the shadows, there's nothing to dread, just a brave little child safe in his bed. What do you think?
Reminds me of my childhood. I was scared shitless of a witch that would come down the hall. Have you ever seen anything like that, though, for real, in all of your years of hunting?
Nothing that can be explained by logic and science.
Shit's crazy.
Shit
Have
is
another
crazy.
drink. This one's on me.
I imagine Mommy and Dad are falling in love all over again. I want them to always feel good. I don't want other Mommy talking to Mommy or Dad about carnations and friends. I don't want her asking them what she always asks me, because they might say yes, or they might say no, and I don't know which is the right answer. The sun is out now, and the living room is bright. Mommy and Dad think I'm still sleeping because I'm still on the cushions on the floor at Grandma Ruth's living room. They're in the kitchen talking.
I'm a mess.
Yeah, me too.
We can't go back. We actually cannot go back
I mean,
to our house.
We're gonna have to eventually.
You're not listening. We cannot go back to the house.
Ursula.
I've been seeing it.
Hey, I believe you.
Do you?
Yeah, honest God, I Bella's life.
Jesus, don't say that.
Do you think it wants to hurt her?
I mean, how can I have any idea what it wants? What does a tiger want? What does a snake want?
All right, then we'll move out right now. Sell the house. Hey, you know, suck. What else can we do?
We could burn it down.
What?
If you'd seen it.
Really, burn our house down?
Nobody can go back into that house.
Urs.
I need you to understand something, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I need you to understand that reality for us, for the three of us, is changed now by what I saw sitting on Bella's bed.
Oh, man, this is terrible.
Now you're getting it.
Hey, I got it from the start.
We buy a new house without any money from selling ours. Jesus, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Road trip.
Yes.
Okay, why not? Reality, like you said, all gone now. Well, why fight it? Let's get a camper. We'll hit the road, leave it all. Like, I don't know. This is an opportunity. How long can we stay here?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, your mother will understand.
You're not listening. I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. I don't want to ever think about it again.
Okay, but it's all we're thinking about. And while I couldn't be more sorry that you saw this, we have to think of Bella. I mean, our school starts soon.
Hey, you think I don't know that?
And I gotta talk to work.
What do you even say?
I don't know.
Did you grab your computer?
Maybe.
What?
Yeah, I know. I imagine there are a lot of things we're gonna want to go back for.
No! Do you hear me? No!
I'll go alone without Bella during the day. I'll take Margaret with me. Okay. How about this? How about we give it a couple days? Whatever's going on, it just happened, and we're acting like we're supposed to have all the answers. What we need is help.
What we need is an exorcist.
Like she does when she wants to sleep. Just leave out those she says.
I mean, you could, right?
We're gonna try it out next time.
Okay.
For purposes.
Oh, we can film it. I get it.
I think she wants it now. And if not, then yeah.
sorry. Just a little nervous. We've never done something like this before. If we can help, we will. We're going to ask this thing to leave you alone, Bella. I'm honest, I'm not yet sure what that means. We normally exchange crystals here, so this is a little heavier than our usual gatherings. But it doesn't have to be. Anyone can step outside at any time if they feel uncomfortable in the circle. Bella?
Yeah?
When you've addressed this other mommy, have you called her that before? Does she know this name?
Yeah.
Good. We're just going to talk to her. No harm in that. It may seem powerful and big, but we're just trying to help. The candles on the dish actually have meaning, and each one means something different. The red one is to weaken the veil, thins the space between this world and any other. The cream-colored one is a peace offering, an olive branch, intended to let any other know we're the ones thinning the veil, and that we do so in peace. The purple one is for protection, though I don't anticipate we'll need that. And the black one means we're serious. It's intended to remind all things that all of existence is bigger than we are. No matter what side of the veil we exist on, any plane, we know our place. Do you know what a plane is, Bella?
Yeah, they fly in the sky. No.
Well, a plane is like a place of being. We believe there are other worlds than our own. Do you know what I mean? Like different realities. You know what realities are? Given Bella's age, I think we can rightly assume there will be some term she hasn't heard before. And while I would like for her to understand everything that happens here, it's more important we talk to the thing that's been talking to her. First, we need to make contact. The objects we bring are the closest thing we have to spiritual telephones. They're crystals, yes, but as you can see here we have a touch-tone telephone, a microphone, even pen and paper, and we also all have cell phones, right? Have them out, use them. We can only bring what we consider to be the best forms of spiritual communication for us. And everybody here has attempted to speak to the dead before.
The dead?
Do you not think she's dead? She's not dead, Bella? Wait, so we don't know exactly what we're making contact with? Thinning the veil for something we may not know anything about, something nefarious that might be madness. I'm suddenly not so sure we should be doing this.
I don't know what she is.
Sorry, Bella. It's just, energy is a big deal. When you work as hard as I do to make sure yours is okay, well, you don't want to mess it up. But we're going to try to help. Bella, this part might be a little uncomfortable. You may want to leave the room, but I think it's important you're here for this. If this thing is interested in her, then it may not want to speak with anybody else. Let's all close our eyes. Everyone in the room. Let's speak to other mommy. Silently first, but together. I want you to imagine your voice, your true voice, traveling through you, out every pore of your body, and into your mode of communication. It can be your ideal voice, your inner voice. I won't tell you exactly what to say, but I think we should remain civil. Tell it to leave like you would tell an acquaintance to leave your home who has given you reason to do so. No need to get combative, not yet. Tell other mommy she needs to leave Bella alone. She needs to find some place other than Bella's home and Bella's bedroom. Speak as definitively as you can. using your best inner voice, and send the words into your spiritual telephone, where other mommy may hear you, and will know from our energy and from our communal voices that we mean what we say. We are serious about what we do. We are the first line of defense for Bella, who does not want other mommy visiting anymore, who is not left feeling good in any way after these encounters. Bella doesn't want to see you again, other mommy. Bella wants to be left alone, so that Bella might grow into the beautiful human being Bella is destined to become. Everybody, deep in your thoughts, tell other mommy to leave. Tell other mommy to go. That's it. Tell other mommy it is time to go. Do you feel it? Yes, everyone, that's it. Inner voice, other mommy, leave Bella alone. Keep going, everybody, through your inner voice. Keep telling other mommy to leave Bella alone. And breathe. Remember to breathe, everybody. In for 2, out for 3. In for 2, out for 3. We need to become unified. Keep going. We need to be in tune. Breathe. In for 2. Out for 3. Tell other mommy to leave. In for 2. Out for 3. In tune. Leave Bella alone. Other mommy, leave Bella alone. We can be one voice, one strong voice, inner and outer voices. Now, please, with me. Other mommy, leave Bella alone. Other mommy, leave Bella alone. Keep going.
Other mommy,
One voice.
leave Bella
One
alone.
voice now.
Other mommy,
Communicate.
leave Bella alone.
You're right there.
Other mommy.
I think about how other mommy used to feel more like a friend. When I first met her, she was a friend, and I didn't need any others. We laughed in my bedroom at nothing. She combed my hair. She covered my ears. She held me. Then she'd go back into the closet, and she'd stare at me for a long time from in there. She told me she was making sure I had good dreams, but I didn't always have good dreams.
Hey, how you doing, Bella?
I don't know.
Oh, are you scared?
Yeah.
Hey, get it. When I was your age, the dishwasher scared me. I can't from just there. I can imagine how you're feeling. That said, you have nothing to be afraid of. I understand this all sounds truly crazy, but you know what? Man, okay, so you're 2024 and there isn't any proof of ghosts. Yeah, you see what I mean?
Ghosts?
Ask your son.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
A mean person.
Why me? How do you say that?
Because she tricks me.
How?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
About?
Well, you don't trick me.
No, I don't. Mommy doesn't either.
You don't trick me ever.
No, never would. How does she trick you?
She tends to be my friend.
How does she do that?
She was funny with me. She made me laugh.
Oh boy. What did she say?
Now she only says I should carnation her.
You mean reincarnation again?
Yeah, yeah.
What does that mean, man? What does that mean in this case? What are you saying? Man, she's asking you to reincarnate her.
I don't know. Do you think she's a ghost?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said the word. I know your mom would be, upset with me. I shouldn't say something like that to you right now.
Why not?
Because this is scary. You're young. The last thing I should do is scare you any more than you already are.
Okay.
Are you scared?
Yeah. Are you down?
No. Everything's totally cool, man. No, I'm just a little shook up. There's a difference, actually. There's a lot of differences with emotions, so many emotions. But we sometimes, mistakenly call them all by the same name. Okay, check this out. Scared is for the unknown. Like, you're unsure how things will work out, so you feel scared about it. But panic kind of implies you know how it can end, and you're in a hurry to change that. Startled is temporary, kind of fades fast. So is shook, only it lasts a little longer than startled. Okay. Yeah, we use the same word, scared, for all these things. You're scared to take the math test. You're scared to stick the lights off. You're scared to board a train. You get what I mean? Those are all really different scenarios that ask for different emotions. I think sometimes we think we're scared of something just because we said we are, when really we're something else. Something a little different than scared. We just don't have the words handy to name it.
So maybe I'm not scared?
Maybe, and maybe I'm not. And maybe mommy's not either, and maybe nobody's scared of anything in the whole world. Here, check this out. You remember when the teacher, Mr. Jeffrey, gave you a bad grade for the book report? You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And did that make you feel mad?
Yeah.
Yeah, what else makes you feel mad?
When people aren't happy.
Wasn't expecting that answer. That's a great one. Okay, what else?
I don't know.
All right, well, give me one more. Just one more.
I get mad when other kids treat other kids bad.
Perfect. So if you really think about it, the feeling you had when you got that bad grade, and it was dumb, and I agree with you. That feeling, was it the same feeling you got? Hold on, I gotta reword this when I read this. But that feeling, was it the same feeling you get when you see a kid treat another kid bad?
No.
Right. A second ago, both made you mad, you see? They don't actually make you feel the same thing, and there are so many emotions, and you're so young, believe me. It's not easy to sort this out at any age. Okay, so where did we say we were going to stop?
You said you were going to stop, and you said I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Oh, right, so we just add, so not the thing here, so literally, that's the next line.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was the line?
I have no idea what
I do.
you're talking
Okay,
about.
so, believe me, this is not easy to sort out at any age. You know I have no idea what I'm talking about, right, Ellen?
Oh, Dado. You're so crazy.
Oh, Dado.
Dado's wasted.
Should we kill Mom? Is it time to kill Mom?
Oh, hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Were you at Frank's funeral?
Yeah, I was there. Selfish bastard.
Yeah, he was selfish. What do you have in there?
Just keep it simple. I'll just do some whiskey or Crown.
All right. It's Frank.
That was Craig.
Planning a good ghost lately?
Actually, yeah. Just trying to work something out.
You are awful quiet, Snake.
Just trying to. Just working through something in my mind. Can I read something to you? Or just kind of
Yeah.
a little out of sorts.
Sure.
As a ghost hunter, I faced much. As a ghost hunter, I faced much What runs with mystery? History. As a ghost hunter, I faced much mystery, but logic unraveled it all. A lack of history. Abundance of history. Electrical hiccups,
Yeah.
hallucinations, and more.
Okay.
Typical house sounds, nothing to explore.
Yeah.
Is that word? Okay. But that one call changed it. I drove with haste. Haste, that's perfect. Expecting the unusual, no need for this taste. In a new house, not ancient or old, I wandered around. The story is magical. That works, right?
Yeah.
Until, let's see. It was a normal house, a normal block. There was nothing amiss.
Now go to the top, go into the phone, just read it.
I sighed with relief, thinking it was all bliss. Perhaps a family seeking fame with tales of hauntings, a tired old game. Parents in tow from room to room I stole, searching for drops in temperature, corners cold.
This happened? Go on.
There's no spikes in EVP readings that would suggest a supernatural meeting. When I saw it, a sight so rare, something unexplainable, a strange affair. After all these years of puzzling sight, in that moment I knew that house wasn't right. It hurt.
Are you telling me you saw it?
Yes.
It's fucking great.
Just strange shit.
It's a strange shit. Yeah, I don't know what the dose would be. How long can you maintain an open heart and an open mind in this world? How long can you sustain being kind to other people, no matter what they say or do? Now, keep in mind, some things are beyond the pale, of course. But this, what your parents told you, this was born of heart. I want you to think of your heart as a house. This house, if it's easier, there are only so many rooms in the house. Right? But at the same time, there's a lot of room. That's the same with your heart. Here we've got the dining room and the living room and the kitchen and the foyer and the stairs and the bedrooms, the hallway and the bathrooms. But these are just defined spaces, you see. These are the spaces with names. But what about the spaces between these rooms? What do you call it when one foot is in the dining room and one in the foyer? Where are you then? And when you're more than halfway up the steps, are you then upstairs or down? We say the living room and the kitchen are different places, but isn't there only a counter between them, and doesn't it make them one? There are so many hidden spaces in the heart. In this house. And there are so many hidden spaces in your heart. Some in plain sight. So what we need to do then, we need to determine what will allow into our home, what will allow into our heart. At the home, we have furniture and pets, we have guests, but there are also feelings allowed into a house, just like you have feelings in your heart. And the trick of aging, the trick of getting through this life with your sanity, is deciding to let the right feelings exist inside your house and your heart.
Right? Yes, sir? Oh, yes. Yep.
Yeah, the shower's still there.
Saying goodnight. Anytime that you at all, always say
see there's a little light coming from my bedroom. My bedroom I always thought was so big, but now I see it's so small. I walk to my bed. It's me, I say. It's Bella. I climb up into bed, and everything is blurry because I'm crying. And my bedroom is blue like the moon makes it blue. And I get under my blanket, and I say, "Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad." And other Mommy steps out of the closet. She looks at me like she looked at me the first time I saw her. And I bring the blanket up to my nose because I'm crying, and I need to wipe my nose with the blanket. I need a friend.
Hello, you. It's you.
Should I say other Mommy says, I guess?
No.
Yeah. It just wasn't
No, you're
prepared.
Hello, you. It's you. It's Bella.
She walks over to my bed and crouches next to me. She says,
Can I go into your heart?
and I think of how happy Mommy and Daddo could be. And I say,